Am I live now? I've been like full on talking to everybody. I literally been talking to myself this whole time. I've been talking, being like, yo, what's going on, everybody? Gang, VWAP slap, no trade right now. I'm going to go and get coffee. Went and got coffee. Is it live now? I'm like talking to Army Paper. I'm like, why do I YouTube sometimes? I'm like, Piper, why do I YouTube? I've talked to Piper so many times about like, I should just trade. I've said good morning to all of you fuckers. I'm literally at the bottom of the fucking list right now, guys. I've gone through the whole fucking, like, I've gone through all of this. What the fuck? Yeah, I was literally talking for 10 minutes to myself. Yeah. I'm telling my wife now. Yeah, I was talking to myself that whole time. I had a whole conversation with Piper and Alexander G. Ryan will do it. Wow. That's a hell of a start, man. That's a hell of a start. I literally started the stream, said good morning, went and got a coffee. I topped up my coffee, by the way. Do you want to start again? Let's start again.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making them moves. Data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof of building portfolios, taking well over exceptional gain. I'm chopping this game. So participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Traipsing these riders forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
Good morning. Otter gang. Holy smokes. What's going on, everybody? What did I say this morning? I said, if you didn't get humped yesterday on hump day, today is going to be a much better day. I had a wicked trading day yesterday. It's been volatile. It's been choppy. It's been poppy. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful morning. Let's jump into the charts and say hello to the chat. What's going on, gang? Gang. Oh man. So I've said good morning to all your punk asses, but Mike, what's going on? Proof of work, Ryan, we'll do it. Ratty, Ryan, Simple Jack, Jojo, Vinny. Oh, I took the day off. Yeah, I've talked to you about that, taking the day off. It's important every now and then. Ross Trader, Curtis Hill, Shrian, Alexandra G, Army Piper, We had a whole conversation, Piper. Buck Buchanan, my man. How you doing? Steve Hickey, Frost Dog, JR, hanging out, man. My fellow Albertan. I did say that as well. Trace, Froth Dog, Curbstar. Good morning. Good morning. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm flying through this, baby genius. Good to see you, everybody. Steve Hickey, Dusty, Froth Dog, JoJo. My God. Jesse Haluk. Effing right. Good to see you. Anywho. Good morning, everybody. Dusty. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. JoJo. Explosion. Jason. Ryan Smith. My man. How's it going? Overcome. Good to see you. Hell yeah. Now you can say good morning again, okay? Trade Intuition. Good to see you. Rashad. My man. Jay in Beijing. Big sweep of the high right now coming in. VWAP tap. Continuation up. Looking strong. Do we have? I think we have a.
The president. America's joint force began implementing a blockade against.
We got a little bit of announcements going on here.
And the team at CENTCOM. Let me be clear. This blockade applies to all ships.
So there's some Americans talking, man.
Into or from Iranian ports. The U.S. action is a blockade of Iran's ports and coastline, not a blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. Enforcement will occur inside Iran's territorial seas and in international waters.
Put some otters in the chat. Good morning, everybody.
The joint force through operations
Django, good to see you.
In other
Look at others BTC.
Like the Pacific area of responsibility under the command
Good morning,
of
Ero.
Paro,
Steve Hickey.
will actively pursue any Iranian flagged vessel or any vessel.
Good to see you, Trade Intuition. How you been, bro?
Material support to Iran.
Now that you're back and you see the stream, thank you for tuning in. Yes, I do appreciate you guys waiting.
Illicit or illegal ships evading international.
Do we want to even watch this, guys?
Sanctions or insurance requirements. More than 10,000 sailors, Marines, and airmen, over a dozen ships and dozens of aircraft are executing this mission. And let me walk you through this operation a little bit.
I don't know if we
First slide. First to the
I think this
graphic.
is affecting the price, though, guys.
Before
I mean,
the
we've just
blockade
started.
began.
This has
North
been live
is
for
up.
what?
You can see the blockade
20
line
minutes?
here in the center of the graphic.
Right? So we
denoted
go
by the red
20
dashed
minutes ago,
line.
8 o'clock.
This map
Boom,
is
we
a
popped up.
pull from our common operating picture that we use to allow commanders and key leaders to
We should not
see
watch
what
this.
is happening in near real time. We just grabbed screen grabs to highlight the actions and activities.
Guaranteed
What
winning
is not
trade
shown
to start the day.
is
Let's
how
go.
incredibly
Nice. We had a.
congested this
I did
area
talk about
is,
the
and
stiletto pattern this
incredible
morning. If
work
you aren't
that our
new,
sailors
if you are new
do
here and you
to
don't know what the
ensure that
stiletto
they can
pattern
work
is, I mean,
in and
whew,
around
Bitcoin be wearing heels this
incredibly
morning,
busy
baby. Look at this
water
thing.
space.
Perfect stiletto
What's
pattern.
also not depicted here
Into the
is
low.
massive
Very,
force
very
of
nice.
fighters, intelligence
Continuation,
aircraft,
VWAP retest, continuation up.
helicopters, and other embarked forces to include aerial refueling tankers that are up overhead this blockade area.
I don't know if I'm
Note
interested in
that
this guy
US
talking too
forces
much,
are in
man.
blue. Iranian ships are in red. And as we started this blockade, there were 7 ships of interest that were of
Is the audio
concern,
bad?
For U.S. Central Command. Through a variety of intelligence tools and with the assistance of the Office of Naval Intelligence and other intelligence agencies, the force began to hunt for potential interdictors at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next slide, please. It's now 12:40 Eastern Daylight Time, 2 hours and 40 minutes into the blockade, as attempted blockade runners attempt to hop the line. U.S. forces began to commit. Out in front of them was a range of intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, and tactical assets. And immediately these runners began to see, sense, and feel America's combat power compressing
Don't
upon
drink the
them.
blockade.
The lead ship, normally a destroyer,
Am I louder than
depicted
usual?
here, along with air power off of the USS Abraham Lincoln Strike Group, began to move towards those ships.
We'll see.
At each point The United States Navy will transmit a
Good morning,
warning.
everybody.
A young sailor, normally on the bridge of one of those destroyers, a junior officer, picks up that mic and transmits, and I quote, "Do not attempt to breach the blockade. Vessels will be boarded for interdiction and seizure transiting to or from Iranian ports. Turn around
Or Chen
or
Shao?
prepare to be boarded. If you do not comply with this blockade, we will
Otters.
use force." And as this message is being transmitted, as I mentioned earlier, those ship masters can literally see, sense, and feel the pressure around them. It's a finely tuned machine, rehearsed multiple times, and executed now 13 times since the blockade has begun. Next slide, please. We're now 24 hours
Wild
plus
times.
into the blockade. You can see the turning around of multiple ships. 12
Why
of
is
which
this
stayed
happening
inside the blockade
at 6
line,
in the
one of which
morning
not depicted,
on a
off to the
Thursday
eastern side, turned around before even
on Fox
attempting
News?
it.
That's what I gotta know.
Any ship that would
Why
cross
the heck are they doing
blockade,
it now?
would result in our sailors
What's the
executing
NASDAQ saying?
pre-planned
NASDAQ's
tactics
head and shoulders
designed to
rolling
bring
over,
the
retest
force
of
to that ship, if need be, board the ship and take
Spy,
it over. And that
yes.
includes a series of escalated force options, which could include warning shots and others.
I mean, all-time highs for SPY.
The final graphic shows
NASDAQ.
taken at 11:20 p.m. the night of 14 April. You can see that the captains of all these ships have made the wise decision not to move, transit, or run this blockade. As I mentioned, so far 13 ships have made the wise choice of turning around. And as we continue to hold this blockade at the order of the
It looks like
Secretary
a
and the
game of
President,
battleships.
any vessel that
Anybody
compares to
ever
comply
played
with our
battleships before?
instructions, will be dealt with accordingly. As of this morning, U.S. Central Command has not been required to board any particular ships. And I'll remind you that we are also conducting similar
Sometimes it's fun to play when, like, you're in the airport.
actions and activities in the Pacific AOR against those ships that left that
Hey, Clarissa,
area
do you wanna play
before we began the
battleships?
blockade. Before I turn it over to Admiral Cooper, I want to talk briefly
If you know,
today
you know.
about the men and women enforcing the blockade, America's sailors and Marines, and today particularly our destroyer and surface forces. When we talk about an American destroyer, it's important that you and the American people understand their capabilities. An Arleigh Burke-class destroyer are the backbone of the
Too
United
good.
States Navy surface fleet. Over 500 feet long, they displace 9,000 tons, and it is the sports car of the United States Navy. From the keel to the mast, they stand
He's
nearly
turning it over to
10
Powell?
stories tall, and their 4 gas turbine engines can drive the ship at
Oh, God.
30 plus knots. These ships are armed to the teeth
The
with surface
Blumpkin
air
news.
missiles, land attack cruise missiles, anti-ship
This is
missiles,
weird, like 6 in the
anti-submarine
morning
rockets,
for
torpedoes,
this?
5-inch naval guns, multiple electronic warfare systems, embarked helicopters extending the reach and capability.
What's going on, everybody?
of each and every
Thank you
one
guys
of
for
these
saying good morning
destroyers.
and smacking
But
those likes.
Far
and-
and away, the most important
We got 200
weapon
people
on
here.
board these ships is the American sailor. Over 300 warfighters
Thank you for
are the
saying good
heart and
morning.
soul of these warships. At sea, sometimes for months, and these ships out in the CENTCOM AOR have been out there for months. They operate around the clock in a constant state of readiness,
Okay,
always
VWAP
delivering for our
rejection
joint
now?
force. It's hot in the engine room. The engineering team keeps the lights on and
It's
the
hot
ship
in an
powered
engine room.
and able to
Captain-
respond to the orders.
This guy's
from the
Captain
bridge.
Obvious.
On that bridge, our sailors maintain a constant watch, maneuvering the ship tactically and safely through always congested water space.
Man, you guys
And
are
there is a
printing in the
lot
Discord.
out
Look
there.
at you
It is
guys.
like driving a sports
Odyssey,
car through a supermarket parking
Run the
lot
Mouse,
on a payday weekend
Titan.
with thousands of kids in that parking lot as you attempt to maneuver through there to get to
Nadeem.
that ship that would attempt
Run the
to
mouse,
that
500
blockade.
posts a day.
Down in the Combat Information Center, the CIC, the Tactical
man.
Warfare Center of the ship,
Wayne Rossi.
that is where the decisions
job,
are made.
guys.
As threats appear, these young sailors are making real-time decisions on how to identify these threats and handle them, and they always deliver. These ships are run by the youngest sailors in our surface warfare Navy. The helmsman, the sailor on the watch at the bridge, is normally just between 18 to 19 years old, and they are trusted to drive this warship through that supermarket parking
Imagine
lot
being 19
without
years
getting
old.
anything. The conning officer, an equally young commissioned officer who's normally just a few years out
They're
of
sending the
college,
boys
is
to
the
war,
ones
man.
that are giving that young helmsman the orders on
sad.
where to take that American warship to execute the mission that the Secretary and the President has given us. These are incredibly well-trained sailors. They are led by incredible leaders, salty, experienced leaders, and trusted with deep responsibility.
Salty.
And I'm so humbled and proud of America's Navy. These sailors choose to take the road less traveled to go into the historic surface Navy, and they deliver every single day. Finally, as I often do, I want to highlight one of those surface sailors.
Oh, there's a new
today
signal in the
and
Discord as
remember
well.
our fallen. Today we remember Ensign Robert Thompson of the U.S. Laffey, who died on this day in 1945 in the Battle of Okinawa. He was killed while fighting a fire along with 31 others as 2 Japanese kamikaze aircraft hit their ship. He passed away 1 week after his 22nd birthday and was posthumously awarded the Navy Cross. We remember Ensign Thompson today and all of our World War II vets who continue to give us the gift of a great example. And those surface warfare sailors who are out there doing the job right now take the courage, grit, and determination that those World War II vets gave us into these actions and activities that they're tasked to do every single day. So now I'd like to turn it over to Admiral Cooper to give us a readout of his recent trip to the region.
Well, good morning, and Mr. Secretary, thank you for the kind invitation, and Chairman, great to
Why
join
are they
you.
doing this at?
It's a real honor to be here representing the more than 50,000 American service members deployed throughout the Middle East today, supporting operations. And it's great to have the opportunity to highlight the tremendous efforts our warfighters operating forward and the important partnerships with regional allies.
Do I have a safe word?
continue to thrive. In fact, yesterday I returned for my second trip to the Middle
My
East.
safe word
in the
is
past
don't
15
trade while
days.
they talk about
Two
shit
very
on
different
the TV
visits.
at 6 in the
One during our
morning.
offensive operations against
Well,
Iran,
I guess it's
and the
8 in the
second
morning
was
for
our
them on
recent
the
trip
East
during
Coast.
the ongoing ceasefire. Very different. During both of my recent trips, I visited with
but
our
for me,
troops
it's
who are deployed across the region in more than 70 different locations, in a distance that largely spans between
I just don't want
Florida and
them to
Arizona.
drop some sort of
I've
bomb
long
on the
believed
price
every
action
success
here.
that we have starts and ends with our people, and boy, does this shine
They're just
through
talking
bright.
about the
During these visits,
the
I had the
blockade
privilege of
and shit
personally
right now.
recognizing more than
Just-
100 servicemen and women for their
I
extraordinary
just don't want to be
valor,
caught in the
courage, and their initiative under fire and
caught in the crosshairs of
and every time I interact with these
these
young men
guys' words.
downrange, I am deeply inspired.
One thing I've
by
learned
their
as
courage, their
someone who
resilience,
scalps
and their
when they
unwavering
are
commitment.
putting out news,
The stories are remarkable. In many cases, you
Stay
see
the
this
fuck
play
away.
out over TV. Fighter pilots
Unless
who
it's
took out Iranian
FOMC. We
missile
love to
launches
crush
in moments
FOMC.
prior to their launch against American
FOMC is
and
something we
partners,
do
and who hit key military
well
targets
on. We'll
in
put it that
and
way.
around Tehran on the attack more than 13,000 times. I met with some of the teams
Thank you,
that
everybody,
helped
for
bring
being
our
here and hanging
F-15
out.
airmen home safely from Iran.
We'll wait till
Heard
these guys
first-person
shut up and
accounts
hopefully
of
we
the
can
stories.
jump into top-down
Absolutely.
analysis. Right now we have a
Spent
bearish
time with our troops who are
divergence
employing cutting-edge
retest
tactics and
into a
technology for the
golden
first time in
pocket
warfare. I won't be able to talk
distribution.
about what
Will
those
it
are,
distribute,
but
right?
these young men and women
So we got our
are
bearish
very
divergence.
It's
We got our swing
incredibly
high to swing low,
inspiring.
golden pocket area.
I met with teams who launched our own one-way attack drones into Iran. These were originally
Right now we are
Iranian-designed drones. They
retesting
brought
that
them to
area.
America, took the guts out, put a
A little bit of a balloon dog
right
here.
back to Iran. Very effective.
Okay.
Met with teams who are employing AI every single
We'll see if
day
it wants to break
help
out
us sift
or
through
if we're going to
vast
have to
amounts of
come for the
information
lows again.
to help us make decisions faster. And importantly,
We'll talk
humans
about
are
it, though.
always in the loop in this process. I met with our Space Force teams and our cyber specialists, whose work cannot be discussed, but who serve with indispensable impact. I met with our logisticians and sustainers all over the region. There is just no military that executes logistics like the U.S. military. This group is doing exceptional work, moving thousands of tons every single day. I met with our air defenders who shot down Iranian ballistic missiles. My message for this group in particular is that their actions most certainly saved
So we're waiting right now. Thank you guys for being on the live though and hanging out. I just don't want to get
my personal assessment is after these.
Hopefully these guys shut up and
are highly motivated.
It's been half an hour now. They've got to be tired.
They're vigilant and they're ready, and they're using this
Am I
time
short?
to do a
No.
couple of things.
Naturally, yes.
We're retooling and we're adjusting our tactics, techniques, and procedures. There's no military in the world that adjusts.
We're
like
waiting
we do,
right
and
now.
That's exactly what we're doing right now during the ceasefire. A little note about partners. My discussion with regional allies and partners, both at the senior civilian level and the senior military level, reinforced our shared
Oil's
commitment
about
to
to go
regional
parabolic.
security. But beyond that, having now
Pretty flat
fought
right now.
together, side by side, I assess that our military partnerships are stronger than ever as we continue to maintain a very active defense posture across the region.
ES
during the ceasefire.
retesting previous
And that posture
lows,
stretches
continuation
across the
down.
entire
So a little bit of
Arabian
weakness
Peninsula,
here
and
seeing
it
on the
runs
stock
from
market.
northern
However,
all the way down into
I wouldn't
the
fade the
Caribbean.
NASDAQ right now. You look at yesterday for the
largest air
NASDAQ.
defense umbrella in the world across the Middle East, we embedded
Insane.
specially trained U.S. military air
Tesla
defenders
yesterday had a
alongside our
day,
partner nation soldiers,
7%.
side by side, literally side by
Oof.
side. And to give you a sense of their contribution and impact, the King and
Robinhood,
Crown Prince of
10%.
Bahrain both personally knew our soldiers by name.
Up pre-market.
These
Nvidia,
leaders expressed appreciation
down
for our service
pre-market.
member who continue to stand shoulder to shoulder with our partners in support of regional defense. And this is a sentiment that is widely shared across every Gulf ally. I heard this message over and over
Wild
again,
times, man.
which is, we stand with you. As the Secretary and the Chairman have said, Bahrain, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Kuwait, and Jordan have been exceptional teammates. I had a chance to meet with both their senior leadership as well as their troops. Boy, equally inspiring and equally committed to mutual defense. They defended America.
Bitcoin breaking down, a little bit of a ramping up here.
And
SFP,
there's been no better teammate than Israel.
down we
Together,
go.
The four best air forces in the world, the Israeli Air Force, the U.S. Air Force, and the air forces of the U.S. Navy and U.S. Marine Corps, together met and exceeded our own military objectives over and over again. Twice in the past 2 weeks, I've met with the Israeli Chief of Defense to ensure that we remain closely
What about the
aligned
Canadian Air
in the
Force,
duty.
man?
And then finally, let me just
What
close
about the
by
Canadian Air Force?
saluting the brave men and women who are in uniform and who continue to answer the
forgot
call
about
with
us, man.
unrivaled lethality,
Cobra chickens.
great teamwork, and resolve. We've asked them to stay ready during this period, and that's exactly what they're doing. I couldn't be prouder, and I know that you and the American people share in that same pride. Thank you so much.
I'll take a few questions. Go ahead.
Thank you. Alexandra Ingersoll, One American News. How is the Iranians' decimated command and control affecting the ceasefire at this juncture? Ergo, how are we enforcing a ceasefire with an enemy who has virtually no command and control? And then one other question about the Houthis being, have the Houthis been an issue in the Straits of Hormuz and the Bab al-Mandab Strait at the Red Sea, or are we tracking that militarily?
Appreciate that. On the ceasefire front, it's right. Their command and control capabilities are highly degraded. So their ability to talk, see, sense is at the worst it's ever been. But their motivation to want to stay in the ceasefire is very high because they understand that a violation of that ceasefire means a commencement, once again, of Admiral Cooper's forces, which went
Continuation
very
up here,
So they
chopping
have
at the
a high
wob, trying to
incentive
push through.
maintain that ceasefire, even though they can't talk and organize. as
Still
well as they'd
waiting
like
here,
to.
guys. Thank
As
you
far
for
as
being on the
Houthis,
live.
Thus far, they have stayed out of it, which, of course, we think is a good decision by them, and I think is a reflection of the fact that over a year ago,
Otter Kingdom is more powerful than... The Otter Kingdom is incredible, man. We be printing every day. Let's go. Ryan Smith, man. God bless you, bro. 20 memberships. Vegas.
Good morning, Mr. Secretary.
Dusty, good morning, guys. Brillo, good
Pleased to see a
morning.
real American
Mr.
voice.
Stacker.
As commercial shipping ramps up, you know, we're going 30 ships a day.
Rug
going,
pulling.
and as that happens, ships have to anchor up.
B-Film,
and
lurker,
with
man.
passes and
Swash, you're a
that.
lurker too, man. Crypto,
Is there any
whatever, you're a
progress
lurker.
with an international
Michael
force
Saylor's a
to
lurker.
phase out
Naughty's a
US
lurker.
military
Zerko is a
escorts
lurker.
or other? Is anyone stepping up? to-
Cite's a lurker.
It's a great question.
Lurkers everywhere,
It
man.
should be.
You just sitting
There's a
there
lot of talk.
on your
We've
wanking
seen in
chariot,
this conflict
clicking buttons with
from
me, waiting
allies
for a
and
setup,
others.
and
There's a lot of
not
talk,
even saying good morning.
except for the ones that
You're a
mentioned by
lurker,
Admiral Cooper in
man.
the region who've
Dap
been
is a
phenomenal.
lurker.
Other allies have
Muffin.
talked a lot and haven't done anything.
Malik.
And as the
Cal
president has
says good
pointed out,
morning.
This is a waterway.
Eddie
The
is a lurker.
American commerce doesn't use
Lazy
all that
guy,
much. We don't
definitely a
rely on the
lurker.
energy coming
FS
out
is a
of the
lurker.
Strait of Hormuz, but Asia does.
Don't
Europe does.
you come in here and you don't
large
even
parts
say
of the
good
rest of the
morning?
world do. And so their ability
That's
to
lame,
muster
man.
a collective defense or a clearing of the straits.
Thank you, Ryan.
would be a
God bless,
wonderful
bro.
thing. And we hear and see
Exposing all the
talk
lurkers.
about it.
What's going
But
on,
when
Ella?
shots
Good to
were
see you.
fired and those countries were needed the most, they weren't there. They weren't in the strait. They weren't alongside us. Their leaders weren't rallying
Good morning.
what they have of their navies.
Randy, how you doing?
If they decide
Good
after
afternoon. Good
CENTCOM
morning.
does the
Thank
heavy
you. There's
lifting,
all the good
which
mornings,
they
man.
should be able to do. We should live in a world where other countries can defend waterways, not just
The
United
gang
States
coming
Navy.
through. Good morning,
Should
everybody.
that conclude, which we believe it will, then we would welcome other countries coming in after the fact.
I'll
But
earn
we
your
can't live in a
like, but you
world
can just say
in
good morning,
perpetuity,
man.
And this is a
Don't
message
be
to the rest
weird.
of the world and our allies, where you just rely on America to continually do the heavy lifting. Oh, Iran might get a nuclear bomb. Who's going to do something about it? America. And America only. Other allies need to invest in their capabilities so they can project power and do basic tasks like clearing a strait. So we're not counting on it, but it would be wonderful to see it if it ever materialized. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Thank you all for your time. I have a couple questions. I know you said a few weeks ago that Iran's supreme leader was wounded and disfigured. Do you have an update on what
You love the lurkers, really? Yeah, they're kind of like, you know, the people in the background there just sitting there with their Kleenex box and,
kind of bloodily killing President Donald
you know.
Trump. Does the Pentagon have a response to this, including the fact that this AI Jesus is casting Trump?
They're like the people in the office, you know.
Finally, for Admiral Cooper,
When you meet at
can
the,
you speak to us about the morale of
not that I went to the
American
office,
service
the
members
C
that you see
can,
in the Middle
right?
East? I think
The
these
muster
are
point.
really interested
And they
in
come in,
what their experiences
and they're,
and testimonies are like.
they don't say
As
good
far as the
morning.
status of
Their
the
mom
community,
still
which I
packs their
believe
lunch.
it's the same.
They got pocket protectors and shit.
Not a lot coming
They
from
got a
them right now.
direct phone
Which
line
rightfully
to the
so,
boss
fear.
and a butt plug.
Believed to be alive, wounded, and disfigured. Status remains the same. As far as a video like that,
Probably
of course,
too
that's
far.
discussed
That
in
last
the
one was
and
maybe a
cast,
little bit too far,
reality.
guys.
Iran says a lot of things in the propaganda space based on complete lies, and their actions have been lies. Oh, we don't target.
There's the carpenter,
We
man.
see
There,
missiles
the
go
carpenter
into
just came out.
civilian
Every
facilities,
now and then,
hotels,
it
and
just
Gulf states.
slips,
They say,
okay?
We only target military targets as you watch. drones and
Sometimes
missiles
it-
go into-
sometimes
So
my
they are
carpenter
gonna
life
represent
slips, okay?
lies,
Can't help it.
spin, in a multitude of ways, which we are quite used to. Ultimately, they need to come to the table and make a deal. And I'll hand it over to Admiral Cooper for this.
Yeah, I would just reiterate my previous comment. Morale is very high. And anyone in the military can take about 2 seconds to figure out what morale looks like by meeting around with the people. And it is crystal clear. These are motivated young men and
Oh,
women.
man, I
had the
can't
wonderful
help it,
privilege of
man.
Writing a letter early on in the operation.
15 years of
to the team
carpentry.
forward.
That's
And I
all.
told them this was going to be a mission of extreme
Mittens on the
consequence.
string.
And serving at a
Exactly,
time when
right?
you are making a difference, consequential, as the secretary and the chairman have described over and over again, is incredibly and deeply meaningful.
There's
I
a
think that's the
line,
key part of the drive as well as
And every now and then, I
being
just put my foot over it, okay? Just, that's a bad foot.
Thank you.
But every now and then, I
I
gotta.
I have a couple of questions. First is some of
Just
critics
how
of
I'm-
the Trump administration policy.
How I'm built,
including,
man. Can't help it.
Former NCTC Director Joe Kent have attempted to claim that the Trump administration's policy of zero enrichment.
Good morning,
for
everybody.
Iranians,
Thank you for saying good morning,
is
though.
not actually President
And not being
Trump's
weird.
policy, but was foisted upon him
It's kind of weird,
by the
right?
Israelis.
Just your foot. I
Um,
mean, I jump both feet
Looking
over
back,
Dusty and do
doing a
push-ups,
bit of a
right? Like,
refresher for myself, I saw that zero enrichment was the Trump State Department's policy in the
good to
first
see a
cabinet.
carrot.
Stop for a second.
Um,
As someone who, unlike the individual you referenced, is in the presence of the president.
I don't know where the
every
line
day,
is. No, there's
inside
like,
every single
there's a
key
line and then there's
that
my
has
line.
happened
I have my own
so
line.
Surrounding the idea of Operation Epic Fury, not a single thing has
You
been
should put an
foisted
Excel for
upon the
lurkers.
President of the United States. President Trump makes his own decisions about the interests of
Good morning,
his
Coach. Is it
country
raining
and
here?
defense
No,
of
we got
our
a.
interests,
We
and
actually
then
got a foot
working
of snow
with
last
allies and
night.
partners. In this
You
case,
want to see
Israel's
pictures?
got a lot of will and a lot of capabilities,
We
which
got
we're
a.
grateful
We
for.
got 30 centimeters
Nothing
last
gets
night
foisted on
of
President Trump.
snow
So
in fucking April.
people who are not in those meetings who like to say things about that are just flat wrong.
I have a quick one for Admiral Cooper, if that's
Sure.
okay. Thank you, sir, and thank you for being here. So during Operation Epic Fury, 13 U.S. service members have lost their lives. Some of them in an apparent aircraft refueling accident, and some of them from Iranian strikes, including a drone strike. I was wondering if you could share a little bit with us about how those Iranian strikes were able to be successful, and what lessons you've learned, and how you're applying those lessons.
Snowfall.
In the future to
Yellow
make sure that
snowfall
we're
warning.
able to defend
Don't eat
the
yellow
environment,
snow.
that sort of
Sure, really broad question.
Calgary.
First, we will always honor the fall.
The National
13
Weather
of
Agency,
lives.
40
Really
centimeters
helps
last
seal
night,
and
guys.
resolve and congeal,
40
the
centimeters.
motivation of the forces that are conterred. I met many people who knew the fallen personally. I met
Good fucking
many who
morning.
were reported as wounded and are back. 90% of those who have been wounded have been back to duty. It gives you a sense of.
I told you I live with a polar bear with a ledger up its
We
ass,
have
man. It's
collected
in my igloo. I'm
dozens,
not lying.
Hundreds of lessons learned, and as we sit here right now, the Joint Force across the board is taking them and very tactically applying them right now, right here, right now. If I think about a football analogy, if it's halftime or between the third and fourth quarter, great teams are always adjusting, and we are certainly a great team, and that's what we're doing right now, taking the lessons
wild.
and applying them in a meaningful way. What those are, I'm not going to talk about.
I'll say they extend also outside of CENTCOM. And
Yellow
across the
snow
rest
is for
of the
eating.
workforce. We are
Yeah.
a learning organization, so adversaries around the world
Yeah, it
should
is.
recognize that and be aware of that.
Listen here, Alexander G. You take your
likewise,
Dodgers
Senator and I have
and you
a
take your 70 degrees
Greet those
and you.
13 and their families at Dover.
I guess you can't stick it where the sun don't shine because you're in the sunniest place in the world. So you take it where the sun does shine.
Ensuring that CENTCOM has whatever it needs and that they're taking the proper posture has always been number one in this effort. Last question.
Thank you, Secretary Hextep. There's reporting that says U.S. intelligence indicates China is preparing weapons shipments to Iran during this ceasefire.
I love you
What's your
too.
reaction? Are these
I
reports
love you
accurate?
too. I
What
want to
would
be golfing
the
so bad.
consequences for the Chinese?
I tried to
Navy?
extend my my
Actually,
Vegas
President
trip
Trump has a very
yesterday
strong
with my wife.
direct
I was like,
relationship
fuck
with
this
President
snow. We're
Xi.
going to fucking Vegas for
And,
2 weeks
they've
now.
Communicated on that, and China's assured us
Flights
that
and
indeed
hotels
is not
have
going to
tripled
happen.
since we
And,
booked it, so we're not
in the
doing it.
spirit of the meeting they'll have next month. Thank you very much.
Is the U.S. planning on military action against
All right. Are you done? You done? Fafo? Are you done now? Please tell me you're done. It's got to be done, guys. Look at this guy, man. Do some sit-ups, bro. Anyways. Now I'm just being mean. All right, so we got SFP of the high breakdown right now. So I just don't like getting rugged by news, guys. That's just me. Okay. So where are we at? What are we looking for? Thank you, everybody, for being here, supporting the channel. We were late this morning because we were streaming to myself for 10 minutes. So if you missed that, well, I didn't miss that. Bearish divergence distribution, right? So we got bearish divergence, golden pocket retest. So swing high to swing low. Whoa, they changed the long and short position symbols on TradingView. Look, L and S. They got L and S now. Tripping me out, man. Tripping me out. All right, so swing high to swing low. Golden pocket rejection level given in advance in the Discord, of course. And bear divs. We got the same thing here. Look, so we got this one. And then we got this one. Okay, look. Micro penis time frames, big time frames. Okay. So where are we at? We're at VWAP, right? So we're chopping the WAP. We've consolidated sideways. We had a nice little bottoming structure down below here. However, in the grand scheme of things, in my opinion, we have not come low enough generally. However, the NASDAQ all-time highs, the SPY all-time highs, which is a bullish catalyst, right? We look for a rotation into risk-on assets like Bitcoin, okay? Hedge the safety, whatever you want to call Bitcoin. It's risky, okay? Until it's like mass adoption and it trades like gold, we'll still call it risk-on. Right now, this is a balloon dog. If you're not aware of a balloon dog, it's double bottom flag out, something we trade quite often, okay? Front running our golden pocket locally. Swing low to swing high. Impulse move to swing high, right? Oof, actually a hit. I missed. All right, golden pocket hit. Okay, we had a new high. I forgot to pull it to that high. This was an old box, so nothing like a good old box. So golden pocket, continuation. Can it bounce is the question, right? Right now we have descending momentum to the downside here. Clearly a rejection this morning, as we can see on our 3-minute time frame. Okay. So if this, then that. Can we get above VWAP and start trading and breaking out? Possibly. We have moved up a little bit aggressively this morning due to the news, a little sweep of the high here, mitigation of liquidity. Okay, now we're retesting and trying to reclaim. I'm not really interested in longs unless we come like down into this area here. We could be potentially looking for longs down here. But right now, where we're at, we're pretty overextended. So I would look for a reclaim of VWAP and continuation out through here. And then really coming for this liquidity of the highs in here. A little bit of patience is going to be required of us anyways. Don't want to trade chop the WAP coming into market open. Okay. Looking at market cipher, just generally what we can see here is that, you know, it looks a little bit overextended. We look at our 4 hour here. We got the big moose knuckles up at the highs here, right? So we can see the big moose knuckle warning us, you know, that this could get rejected. However, we got the little mini moose knuckle here down below that is saying that, you know, maybe we can roll back up. So let's be aware of both today. 3 hour same deal, 2 hour same deal, anchor trigger wave, right? However, we are in an uptrend. Okay, as much as you'd like to short this puppy, which I do too, we are in this uptrend. You can see the money crossing over and pushing us into an uptrend. So can this be defended? Can this trigger wave out and upwards? Very possible. Very possible. Okay, we got a head and shoulders yesterday, quite beautiful on that push up. And I absolutely decimated the charts yesterday. I had a negative day on Tuesday, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go and pimp slap. No, I don't pimp slap, but I made like $3,200 yesterday. $3,300 yesterday. So I came out with vengeance. Let's just put it that way. I scalped the living beep out of it. All right. Showing the trades, taking the trades. Account was at 29 yesterday. It's at 32,300. Okay, 32,300. We're doing it. We're showing you guys. We're taking the trades in front of you on a daily basis. Showing the account, taking the trades, making crypto honest again is what we do. Showing you guys how we've compounded account. We've done it. How many times? We've gone 10,000 to 30,000, 15,000 to 30,000. Now we're going 15,000 to 40,000. So we're doing it right in front of you every single day. Showing the wins, showing the losses, continuously trying to help you guys navigate these charts. Okay, happy days. Thank you guys for being here. So we'll see what we get today. Trading after dark, man. New York Open's been like a sketch fest in my opinion. Like 10 a.m. till about 11:30, really juicy time. And then like 1 o'clock to about 4 o'clock, right? Has been absolutely sexy, right? Like you look even yesterday. Okay, we got our sketchy fest here. Look at market open. Okay, so we look at market open, vertical timeline. Okay, I highly suggest you get vertical timeline and you back test within the time frames that you do trade. Okay, you can see how I have a red and a blue line here. So generally, this is my market open trading, right? So I back test my market open trading. I back test my market open trading. I don't have to back test all this stuff in here. Yes, you can. But if you're mostly trading like I am in the morning, I'm back testing in this environment. What happens? Okay, we can see the sketch fest, right? So we have this, push out of VWAP, holding double top, rotation down, big dump into the morning. That was the morning trading session, right? Then you have double bottom push up. We managed to long here for quite a good chunk. This was after the live stream, right? And then we come down, we SFP, we start to make higher highs, higher lows on the orb. Orb was down here. We reclaim the orb and we get going. I was able to long in here. But you got to be patient in this environment. It's very highly manipulated, very sketchy and choppy at times, right? You can see how at times, right, you get this nice movement, boom, right? From here to here, look how flat that is. That is pain, right? From 1:30 all the way to 2:30, an hour of absolute sideways, right? So picking your spots, picking your battles is crucial in this environment. We'll see where we get to today. Clearly a sweep up to grab some liquidity here off of late shorts, coming back down into retesting this area in here. We can look locally for like a golden pocket area. Or order block. Yeah, kind of this area. We'll see. This is very small time frame stuff. So we'll see how price behaves right now. Sweep up, rejection, rotation down. Locally right now, yeah, golden pocket tap, but still, I would still say there's liquidity in here because of the way this pushed up. This was a very easy long yesterday, but liquidity in here, so we could still come lower if it needs to. However, we'll see if the bulls want to defend up here. NASDAQ is it's looking like its rotation is starting, right? So if we go on like a 12-minute here, we can clearly see the head and shoulders. You don't got to be a rocket scientist to see it, right? So head and shoulders, knees and toes. You take your stupid stick, you put your stick down below here, and you look for this thing to drop. Obviously, we've had a very aggressive move up, and we have rounding at the top, which typically at least returns into the ears. Where are the ears, guys? I would say this guy's got like a Dracula ears, okay? Right? So you got a very ugly head. Okay, so we're looking for the return to innocence, okay? I feel like he needs a swirl, okay? That's the guy watching the stream who doesn't say good morning right here. And he's got one of these like big fat noses, right? That's the guy right there. And his name is Javier. I don't know. Anyways, so we typically return to the ears looking for a rotation back down, which could bring us down on the Bitcoin price action. ES doing a very similar thing here. All-time highs for SPY yesterday. All-time highs for the NASDAQ yesterday. Wild times. Bitcoin a little bit overextended in my opinion, so we can see that we did push up here very aggressively after JD Vance rugged the market. We recovered after this nice accumulation and this push up. However, we haven't come back to any of this liquidity within this area right now. Everybody just, getting bullish up at the highs, right? Which is, kind of concerning. Right now, they typically trap people up here, then they send it down aggressively, and then they recover and send it up to higher prices. So be prepared for that. If we start to lose this low this morning, then we're definitely looking to rotate down, and we'll look for shorts. Okay, so if this, then that price action. Always reactive, never just going with the crowd. We don't want to be sheeple. It's okay if we are sometimes, right? If we jump on trend, we ride the lazy river trade. There's that happens quite often, but it's more important to be contrarian, to see where the traps reside. So when you see where the traps reside, you can trade into them, or you cannot get involved when the traps are playing out, right? Our job is to preserve capital. That's our number one job. Trading is risky. I want to take risky trades with high probabilities. That's what we're doing here. High probabilities, that means we're going to lose, but it also means that if we can stack good risk management and high probabilities over and over again, our account should look like this. Okay? Not like this, but like this. Slow and steady, baby. So that's what we've been doing. Thank you guys for being here, supporting the channel. Sorry about the late start. I was live. I was talking to myself. And you guys were here hanging out anyways. So thank you guys for supporting the channel, hanging out here, all that good stuff. God bless you guys. Let's continue to kick ass, take names, all that fun stuff. And thank you for supporting the channel, smashing up that like button. 367 people in here supporting the channel. So hopefully you're all having a wonderful day and have had a great week. We're up over 6. We're up 6. Almost 6,500 this week, so we're doing a good job. We got our ass kicked Tuesday, which is fine, but that's part of it. So we continue to show up and kick ass. So thank you guys for being here, and we'll see what we get today. Okay, we'll see what we get. No news right now. We got no news. Just all these announcements and stuff. Next week will be a little bit more interesting. Retail sales, unemployment rate, and England, but nothing too exciting. Okay, planning to go to Vegas as well. I still will do update streams and stuff like that for the Discord, but we're going to the Bitcoin conference for the weekend. What is it? What's the days here for the Bitcoin conference? So I fly the 25th. Yeah, so the 27th, the 28th, the 29th, that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, there will be. I don't think there will be a live stream. I'll try. I will be in Vegas. I'll try my best, but I have my travel set up. We'll see if the internet's good enough. We'll come on and try and help you guys out. But I will be at the Bitcoin conference, hanging out with all the degenerate crypto people. We'll see if they're nice to me or not. I went last year. They seemed to be nice to me. Hopefully they continue to be nice to me. I didn't do anything wrong to them. I just talk shit and click buttons. Hopefully we can get a round of golfing with some fellow friends. Maybe Dave Digital. You want to go golfing, bro? I will take you golfing. It'll be a business trip. You can hit balls far with AlexOCrypto. We'll film it. All right? Only golf. Will you gamble a little in Vegas? Probably not. We go in early though, Dave. 6 a.m. Okay? I'll take you golfing. I'll take you golfing. Okay? Okay. You're locked in, Dave. I'll give you the dates and I'll book it. We're going to be such degenerates. We ain't playing the win though. It's $800 a round at the win. I was looking at playing the win, but I ain't paying $800. We could do Top Golf meetup, but I don't think a lot of people are coming this year. My goal this year is to spend 25% less time inside the conference and more with friends. Yeah, I agree. Buck, are you gonna come too or what, man? You got to talk to some of the miners there, bro. Miners as in MINERS. Okay, everybody. He's not into that, guys. Don't think Buck is a weirdo. He's not on the list, okay? St. Andrews just up the road from me. That's sick, man. Alex, are you biting your teeth? Is the mic that good? No, I don't bite my teeth. Pushing back here, still bearish momentum to the downside. Not really interested here. We could look for a VWAP slap continuation down here, potentially. Soft Shell, good to see you. Good morning. Thank you for being. I'm like a 7 handicap. I shoot low 80s most of the time. I shot my best round ever I shot a 76 last year. I've only been playing golf for 3 years. I got like a 280 yard, 290 yard drive though. I'm just my short game's a little weak because I don't have this touch thing that they talk about. You know, I touch myself. I don't touch the golf balls. In 3 years, yeah. I've played every sport under the sun though. Like I played high-end baseball, like very competitive baseball, tennis, you name it, I've played it. Hockey, football, soccer, you name it. I played every sport. Basketball. So I've invested learning golf because I want to be able to play a sport for the rest of my life, right? For me, going to men's league, beer league, baseball, which I used to do all of my 20s, it's not sustainable into my 60s and 70s, in my opinion. I also like the fact pickleball is gay tennis. I would never touch a pickleball in my life. I would just whoop the shit out of old people. But, yeah, I wanted to play something that, you know, with longevity. And like I don't mind going playing some baseball. Like I can go and play some softball every now and then, but It is gay tennis. Come on, you see, like they got like holsters and shit. Like, I play a lot. Like I love racket sports, but pickleball's gay tennis, man. This is exactly who you're playing pickleball with, right? If you are if you're below the age of 40 and you're playing pickleball, man, you gotta go play some tennis, man. Look at this. These are the wankers you're playing with. It's like absolute wankers. Like, and nothing against these people. It's great for them. It's great for them. Get out, exercise, right? But if, like, ladies, if you're with your man right now, if you're with your man and you're going and you're playing, this is your man and you a young fine ass lady like this, and you guys are playing pickleball, you better buy a strap on. That's all I gotta say. Buy a strap on. He'll like it. There's the carpenter again. Man, you guys are getting me going today. Jeez. Oh, man. Too far. Oh, man. Opening up the stream. It's not gay if you don't push back. Yeah, that's it, man. I mean, I love tennis. I love ping pong. Pickleball is just, I don't know. They got like, I was in the community center like a month or two ago, and they're playing pickleball. And there's like this guy and his son, right? Like this. I was going to say their race, but I'm not going to say their race. I'm sure you guys can guess their race, okay? And they got like, honestly, they've got gloves on. Okay, they got gloves on. They got like the sweatbands, okay? They got like these little pickleball holster belts that hold the pickleballs. It's like they think they're like Magnum PI, right, with their pickleball. They've got these like custom made paddles that match each other. Father and son, they both have backwards hats on, okay, that have like their team name on them, and they're wearing these like really, really weird clear sunglasses, guys, like they're gonna get hit in the eyes, okay, and they've got like the full like Lululemon grape smuggling shorts on. You know those men should not wear Lululemon tight shorts. You're smuggling grapes, man. That's what you're doing. You look ridiculous, right? And then they got matching like uniform T-shirts, but they're tight fit, right? Like, guys, gay, very gay. Okay, just horrible. I'm like, what do you're trying to set an example for your son. Your son is following you. You're like a 40-year-old man. Your son's like 12. And you're making him wear this stuff in public? God. Anyways, there's my dad advice. We're going to lose people today. They're going to unsubscribe from the Discord. They're not going to use the like button. That's okay. I feel like my my humor filter though, it's good. It keeps like the weak people out. You got to have a laugh, man. Trading's effing hard, man. Can we take a look at Solana? Absolutely. Okay, Solana's been banging off this resistance at 85.40. Ascending triangle. This is hella bullish, okay? Solana loves an ascending triangle. I don't know how many times I've explained this to people. This is the only time I ever trade a triangle in my life, okay? I hate triangles, but I love trading Solana. If you look at the previous bull run on Solana, this is how it started. Okay, we go over here. Look at the 4 hour. Okay, let me get rid of all my Etch-a-Sketch. Okay. This is how it started. We started with a big ass ascending triangle. Okay, let's go back. Let's talk about it, right? Look at Solana when we bottomed out here. Oh, man. Wouldn't you guys all love $8 Solana? Okay, the whole way up on Solana. Look, all right? And then you get these mini ones all the way up. Okay, all the way up. All the way up. You don't got to be a rocket scientist to trade this. You get a retracement, right? Then what do you start doing? All the way up. All the way up. All the way up. Okay? Don't tell me these aren't all the way up. Even the big ones, okay? Solana loves these things. And you're in one right now. Okay? It's not financial advice, but guess what? What are you in right now? I love Solana. I scalp Solana, so I'm not swing trading this. But for swing traders, I mean, I'd be swinging. This is what in my opinion, is one of the best projects in the entire crypto space that's going to dethrone Ethereum. I own a big ass bag of Solana. I ain't full disclosure. I've been buying at 80, 81. Anytime we coming down here, I'd be buying. Okay. I got levels all the way down, buying all the way down to 56, 44, 33. I'm ready. I've been ready, been accumulating. There's lots of reasons I can get into it. I'm not your fundamental analysis or your dad. You figure it out for your damn self. But do your own research. What are we in right now? Looking good. Looking really good. We had the deviation, guys. So I shorted right here like an idiot, made $15 because I closed it here in my tilt day on Tuesday. However, we have this big deviation down here from the range, right? Bitcoin's been trading up here. So Solana naturally is coming back into the range. Okay. Solana had a big old rejection here. Bitcoin, I always check the Bitcoin Solana chart, which is something that, you know, if you're trading Bitcoin, look at the deviation we had, right? Big drop down. Bitcoin versus Solana, right? So now we can see Solana is starting to outperform Bitcoin because Bitcoin is just chopping at the top and Solana is recovering. Okay, so Solana needs to get back within this range here. Okay. So showing strength, just like ADA is right now. Look, even the shite coin Cardano is showing strength right now. Inverse head and shoulders showing strength. There's some rotation happening, which is good. We go and look at total 3. Okay. Discord members, we might be looking at some altcoins shortly. And we do trade altcoins. Yeah, we can see this accumulation. So Bitcoin's trading up here, right? Can total 3 catch up? We have some outliers, right? We can see Walrus had a nice pump. We can see Ordi. We can see that Rave coin, you know. So there's been some movement. Arbitrum, Gala, right? You can see it. It's happening. Ordi's up 96%, guys. Ordi is up big. Okay, it's up big, but it's got a long way to go, guys. But it happens so quick. Look at that. 200% off the lows, guys. Arweave starting to move, right? Ondo looks like it wants to move, right? We could get a little bit of a altcoin push. FET AI starting to move. Tau got rugged, but I'm sure it will start to move. All right. I ain't your dad. You guys do your own research. But you can see there's a little bit of hope in the air. Which is, look at, here goes Solana. Solana's going for a run. Bitcoin's coming up, slapping that view up. Still no trade right now, still waiting. Thank you everybody for being on the live. Taking the trades, showing the trades. I don't do much altcoins on the live stream because I'm really here to trade, guys. So you guys do you. Solana's getting the move, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you're long. Put a 2 in the chat if you're short. I need to know. I need to know. Bitcoin consolidating in the range here, trying to hold this support, trying to push out. We'll see what we get coming into market open. We got, double bottom here, 24-minute anchor wave. So we could be looking for more of a trigger wave. So a retest continuation out. The 1 hour trying to push out with a trigger wave right now. Balloon dog pattern trying to push. We'll see what we get this morning. Thank you guys for being here, supporting the channel and talking smack, man. We're on full smack talk today. I had to go into the charts to get out of my smack talk because I was just that's just me. We've gone off the rails a couple times today. Just don't play pickleball, guys. Play some tennis, man. What kills me is you see these pickleball people taking up tennis courts now. Virtual shows nice up. Yeah, virtuals. Yeah. We can take a look at some altcoins in the Discord. We're going live trading in the Discord after this stream, which we do every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Good times. We got some longs in here. Good morning, Felipe Cullen. What's going on, man? Longs, shorts. Okay. Ryan is sitting on the hands. I like smack. Disc golf. They got some disc golf courses near me, which I still think is kind of gay. But I mean, if you're into frisbee, cool, man. Frisbee's all right. Frisbee. There was that one frisbee that was like, it was cool. Right? There was that one frisbee. There's only one time where a frisbee was not only cool, but fucking sexy. Do 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 do. Lucy Lawless, baby. Do 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 do. I'm on one today, guys. Damn, that frisbee was so good, man. Who watched this? Hercules, then Xena, right? Hercules, then Xena. I liked Xena a little bit more than Hercules. Right? 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 So good. So good. Peak TV. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Xena and Hercules back to back with Sinbad. Sinbad was so shite. Sinbad was terrible. You cannot replace Xena and Hercules. My foreman, when I was an apprentice, his favorite joke, I cannot unhear this. His favorite joke was, "You're like Hercules' retarded brother, Ridiculous." That was his favorite joke. I can't unhear it. You're like Hercules' retarded brother, Ridiculous. I mean, not bad, but when you hear it 40 times, it's too much. So good. Aggressive move through VWAP is bullish. Continuation up. Congratulations on your longs, everybody. Coming into market open, we got 15 minutes. Push up, continuation, push up, continuation. Looking strong here. Kind of get above this downtrending momentum. Interesting. Got ramping up on the oscillator, trying to push. 90s TV so goated. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bucket list is to play Augusta. Good luck with that one. This thing's ripping, man. Look at Solana, guys. I told you, ascending triangle. Everybody long Solana here, right? You guys are all long Solana and you're all rich. This thing's just flying. NASDAQ holding, trying to push. Incredible. Up only, guys. Up only. I missed the long. That's okay. I'm going to play the Top Blast song for all of y'all and go get some coffee. I'll be right back, everybody. Thank you for being here and supporting the channel. God bless you guys. Let's continue to crush it.
Better sit low when the chips low. AlexOCrypto. Fit the party like a disco. Van bass like my wallet. Yo, stay true to the digital. All the gang, let's go. I walked away for a minute just to get a coffee. Came back to the charts and the price moved off me. Saw a big green candle pushing through the VWAP. Aggressive move up, so I didn't want to stop. I felt the FOMO rising, yeah, I felt the itch. Thinking I was pre-rich, about to get rich. I ignored the bearish Steve on the market side for B just to degenerate. Yeah, that was me. I didn't wait for the retest or the golden pocket tap. I just pocket on it in, walk right into the trap. I'm top blasting, yeah, I'm blasting the top. Enticing buyers in before the big drop. Top blasting, buying high and selling low. Direct by wick, put on a gong show. Top blasting, I didn't pay myself. Now I'm round tripping trades, bad for my health. I pressed the green button when I should've clicked sell. Top blasting the high straight to trade in hell. Now I'm sitting in my wanking chariot, feeling kinda sick. Got the Hershey squirts, man, the candle was quick. Monkey make us on my order, that dirty rascal. Hunting my stop loss, now it's a hassle. I used to be a carpenter, dropping spikes all day. Now I'm clicking buttons, throwing gains away. It's absolutely grim, mate. The price action is trash. Sure waited for the sweep to secure the cash. I got tilted, started spiraling, losing my head. Should've closed the laptop and gone back to bed. Don't be an underpambe, don't be a douche canoe. You gotta wait for the setup to come to you. Be the turtle, slow and steady, that's the race. Don't let the green candles punch you in the face. I wanted to slap a lily, the big V-wap slap. Instead I got chopped up in a bull trap, making crypto honest to Dan. That's the plan, but top blessing trades wasn't part of the brand. Learn from my mistakes, join the Discord fam. Don't buy the top or you'll get in the jam. AlexOCrypto, talking fat when the chips low. Stay true to the digital. All the gang, vibes. Better sit low when the chips low. AlexOCrypto. Fit the party like a disco. Van bass like my wallet. Yo, stay true to the digital. All the gang, let's go. I walked away for a minute just to get a coffee. Came back to the charts and the price moved off me. Saw a big green candle pushing through the VWAP. Aggressive move up, so I didn't want to stop. I felt the FOMO rising, yeah, I felt the itch. Thinking I was pre-rich, about to get rich. I ignored the bearish Steve on the market side for B just to degenerate. Yeah, that was me. I didn't wait for the retest or the golden pocket tap. I just pocket on it in, walk right into the trap. I'm top blasting, yeah, I'm blasting the top. Enticing buyers in before the big drop. Top blasting, buying high and selling low. Direct by wick, put on a gong show. Top blasting, I didn't pay myself. Now I'm round tripping trades, bad for my health. I pressed the green button when I should've clicked sell. Top blasting the high straight to trade in hell. Now I'm sitting in my wagon chariot, feeling kinda sick. Got the Hershey squirts, man, the candle was quick. Monkey make us on.
The Hershey squirts, man. That's the worst, especially when you're at the top of the scaffold. There we go. Breakout. Breaking out, guys. Solana flying, man. Solana is flying. Have you heard of TRB before, guys? 14% today. Solana to the moon. Bitcoin ripping. Are we trapping traders before market open? We got 11 minutes here. NASDAQ. What do we see on the NASDAQ, guys? Today is ascending triangle day. All an ascending triangle is that there's buyers stepping up at higher prices to push price, right? Sellers are failing to push price down. Therefore, the bid is outweighing the sell, right? We're looking for that thing to get going. That's all it is. Very simple. Ain't got to complicate it. Damn, Daniel, all you guys in your longs, man. Congratulations. Looking good. I love seeing you guys win, man. Chuck a 1 in the chat if you are top blasting and you are long. There's that coffee long for everybody. Hopefully you're all printing. Printing. I'm going to reduce this box a little bit here because we have hit the golden pocket. I'm just going to hold this at the liquidity. I don't really care about the golden pocket anymore. It has been mitigated, so now this is flying off the wazoo. We're breaking the downtrending momentum. Can it continue upwards? Everybody here feeling the FOMO. GG's, everybody. GG's. Good job. 1111111. Ladies and gentlemen, top blasting. You're tilting. Stop tilting, man. If you are tilting, always take a break, man. You're never seeing it straight if you're tilting. They love your show after, Piper. They love the combo, man. My alarm fired? Oh, shit. For what, Tesla? Solana. So Solana is breaking out of a downtrend. Major downtrend right now, guys. Major downtrend. Major. Okay. Big warning sign for Solana. Could get a big move. Just saying. I would like to see the highs reclaimed and the lows reclaimed, but we're there. We're getting there. Sorry about the alarm, guys. If it did annoy the shit out of you, I don't blame you for leaving. It always happens when I'm not here. That's why I wear the headphone. Everybody's like, why do you wear the headphone? I'm like, so I can hear if my alarms go off because I don't have it on like speaker mode, right? And normally I'm listening to some music in the background when I'm trading. Something. Depends on how I feel. Or I'm just hyper focused. Yeah, right. VWAP bounce off the 0 line on the 12-minute, looking hella strong here. We got the hourly pushing up here. Hanging man engulfing candle on the hourly. Could we get it? Still quite a bit of time left here. 30-minute pushing up. Looks good. All looks good, man. This all looks strong. Solana doesn't give two smacks. Flying here. 1 minute time frame Solana. Little order block retest potentially. Coming up to major resistance on Solana. Okay. So Solana did look hella bullish here. Is it tradable up here? Pretty overextended. We'll see. We'll see where we get to. My job is not to trade up here. My job was to trade down here. To me, there wasn't really a opportunity. So I wait. I wait and I remain patient because that's my job. Unfortunately, we took 3 trades on the live stream yesterday, but it's important to be, just to be patient in general. Confidence is big, right? Confidence is big. If you don't have the confidence in your setup, it's going to be hard to hold it, right? So if you're long here, and your stop loss is down here, right? But you go and you're instantly in the red and you're sitting in it. It's hard to sit through it, right? You guys all know that. You guys are traders. We're traders helping traders, right? Now, if you're getting long in here, right, and you're in the green now, you're chilling, right? You're chilling. The hard part is if you're long here, and you've pushed up here. The hard part is sitting through this for this move. This is the hard part right here, is being confident that we're coming for this liquidity. So I got to sit through this in order to get to here. That's the hard part. Once you get this part down, this is the next journey you have to get used to, is sitting through this, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you know what I mean. You get long, you're in profit, but then you're like questioning yourself as it goes down, right? Is it going to continue? When you have clearly defined liquidity targets, and that's where you're looking to get to. The hard part is that retracement. Because price moves like this is, and you're long here, this is always going to be the mental fortitude part, right? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like for me yesterday, I got long in here. This looks like up only the whole time. You go on a 3-minute time frame, right? I get long in here, okay, off the VWAP in here. I'm pretty sure stop loss was here. Little swing trade while I play with my son. I mean, sitting through all of this right here sucked. Right here, this sucked. This sucked, right? But if you do it, a lot of the time, you can see the rewards. How many times have you guys put on trades and just wish you just walked away, right? You guys know. You guys know. Right? But it's all fear of losing, right? If you got fear of losing, right, you're not going to be able to hold winners. Does that make sense to everybody? All right? Because if you have fear of losing, okay, you get stopped out. You get stopped out, right? Right? You get stopped out. Because you have this fear of losing over and over again mentally, right? You have this fear of losing. And this is something, if you're a new trader, this is something you have to get over it. Otherwise, you're never going to succeed. Okay? I promise you that. You have to get over the fear of losing, because what it does, the fear of losing isn't about losing. Taking a good loss is a good job in trading. Okay? You manage your risk. You have invalidation. That's a good job. However, if you have a fear of losing, as soon as your trade is in the green and you're taking that profit off too quickly, you're denying yourself of all those times where you took a good loss of the money that you should be making. Okay? Meaning, you've got this fear of losing again, so you're paying yourself so quickly. And I've done this, right? Unless it's a scalp, guys. If I have an intentional 1-to-1 scalp, a base hit, okay? Boom, I'm out, right? A lot of the time on the live streams, I take 75 out and leave a runner, because that's how I'm trading, right? But if my intention is to take this trade, like I did that trade yesterday, my intention was to take it up to these highs yesterday. We hit it, right? But I had to sit through all this shit, right? But your intention of your trade, you can't deny yourself of this profit up here, right? You're looking for this liquidity of the high up here, right? So we're looking to come here. So we'll front run it a little bit, right, for the squeeze. So we get filled and we get paid, right? But you got to get over that. You got to take the trade based on your strategy and your setup. Because if you don't, right, you'll be flattened down because your winners aren't outpacing your losers. You're taking good losses, but you're not making enough on your wins, which can be detrimental. It's a good place to be, but it's detrimental if you're not paying yourself properly. Small wins, small losses. Big wins, small losses, right? Right. What is your smack on Polymarket? I think it's a gambling site at best, and there's fees. I think the win rate on Polymarket's like 12%, guys. It's horrible. It's horrible. I wouldn't touch Polymarket with Dave Digital's and Dusty's pushing, you know? It's horrible. So people who, Polymarket, I think if you want to throw some money on a football game or on a hockey game to make it a little bit more interesting, I think that's cool. Right? It can make a game more fun, right? Right? You got like $5 on the game or $20 on the game, right? can make the game more exciting, right? You're more involved. You're invested, right? Literally. Here we go, baby. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 440 people here on the live stream. What's going on? We got 30 seconds till the market opens. If you want to use the Bitunix link, it's pinned in the comments. VIP 3 for 6 months. I gave up my left nut for this deal. If you do want to join, that would be much appreciated and support the channel. A quick reminder, I do appreciate your support, guys, and thank you for being here. You don't have to use it, but I'd appreciate it. And if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for being here on the live. All I ask is you do say good morning. Good morning, everybody, and let's see what we get today. God bless you guys. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. Up 6 grand this week, 3 grand yesterday, minus 200 on Tuesday, and 2,700 on Monday. Let's see how we go here. Thank you guys for being here and supporting the channel. The Bitunix link is pinned in the comments. Rotation down, S&P opening up. Where are we at? Opening big gap energy to the upside on the S&P. Bitcoin rolling over as we speak. Okay, rolling over as we speak. Coming in here. Rolling over, coming back for a VWAP slap retest of previous highs. Continuation up potentially. NASDAQ rotation down. We had that breakout. Trapping long traders in the beginning of the market, right? So do we hold VWAP here? This wasn't the area to be pressing the buy button, as we talked about. So we'll see how we get going here, everybody. We got bearish divergence here on the oscillator. Will it bring us lower? Looks like NASDAQ is rolling over here. Solana rolling over a little bit here, coming back here for all the late longs. Can we continue onwards and upwards for the liquidity of the highs in here? We'll see. Thank you guys for being on the live stream with me and hanging out. God bless. And let's see. S&P coming down, gapping down, but catching a bid yet again. The FOMO is real on the stock market. We can see that for sure. Coming back for all these late longs here on the NASDAQ. Will it? We'll see. Tweezer top here. Rotation down. Patience, everybody. No trades right now. Showing the trades, taking the trades every single day. That's the way. Coming into VWAP for a little slapperelli right now, potentially. Breakout, retest, continuation. NASDAQ showing no signs of strength here. Weakness coming down for the low. SPY, same thing. Rotation down. Bitcoin, slap and go. We'll see. Stairs up, elevator down. Coming into market open. Thank you guys for being here. Oil, flat still. S&P, a little bounce. Let's go to the 1 minute on the S&P. Sometimes you got to get into the weeds of it. Yes, I said weed. Yes. We'll see. Okay. Solana, big rejection here. Nice breakout for Solana. VWAP slap here on Biddy. No trade with this aggressive move here. Everything's rolling over right now, so still waiting here. VWAP slap and go here on Biddy. I just don't like the bear divs into here. I don't like the push up. So I'm not taking the long trade here. It's a valid long trade for the slap here, but not really I'm not enticed right now. Not enticed. Nice slap and go. We'll see if we get it here. If the NASDAQ can push back. The SPY is pushing. Solana. Rotation down. Weakness. Retest of previous lows here on the NASDAQ. Bitcoin trying to hold VWAP here. Not convinced yet. Not convinced. Maybe we get a couple of choppy candles at VWAP and then we push out. That would be more convincing. If we can see a healthy reaction on our SPY's looking good. Halfway down the candle. Mitigated. No strength here. I've seen this as a trap. On market open so many times, right? You break out, you come back, you stall out at VWAP, and then you roll over and rug everybody. I've seen that so many times, right? Where they're trapping traders in here. Everybody's agreeable, right? If we do get some consolidation and some bullish candles in here, then we can potentially long it. But for me, in market open on this behavior right now, it's not high probabilities in my opinion. Especially Nasdaq's rolling over here. SPY's trying to climb. Nasdaq still wants to come lower. Bitcoin catching a little bid. Solana outperforming Bitcoin today. Might have to take a Solana long sometime today. We'll see. Maybe we take one in the Discord. A little patience here. Uptrending momentum. Looking good. Coming down. Breakout retest. I'm going to get rid of that trend line here. I'm going to track the momentum to the upside here. See if we can hold this. Overextended here. This is telling me just not to be top blasting right now, right? Up at the highs. Battle here. SPY continuously catching a bid here, though. This is good for the SPY. This is this is a weird level. I've had this level 70-40 on my charts forever. This is an extension level for the S&P. This is my top that I had for the S&P, and we missed it over here. But this was my top for the S&P, and we've hit it perfectly, which is kind of eerie in my opinion. And I believe it's like a macro pull, guys. I believe it's like one of these. I'm still watching Bitcoin. Looks like we are breaking down. But I do believe it was a macro Fibonacci extension level that I pulled a long, long time ago from like here to here. I believe it was something like this. I'd have to go back into my macro analysis, but I've had that level on here forever. We'll see. We'll see. Bitcoin breaking down. Trapping traders, right? Aggressive candle again. Another aggressive candle. This tells me not to long. A little bit of patience here. Okay. Solana, rejection, critical level. Put a 2 in the chat if you shorted. I mean, that red line. My support and resist. I don't know. My support and resistance is incredible on Solana. You can ask anybody in the Discord who trades my Solana chart. They know. It's fire. I mean, look, if you just shorted all up here, you would have been rich. Big dump. There we go. Let's go. Good rejection, bear div, rotation down, baby. Let me put some GGs in the chat for the shorts, man. I've been short. Let's go, Brillo. Good job, man. Looking rejection-ish. Yeah. Yeah, not looking good. We'll see. That's what they want us to think. Oh shit! I just closed my Nasdaq chart. Clicky McClickerson here. Nasdaq breaking down. Okay. Previous all-time high getting rejected. Rotation down. Sweeping the lows here. Bitcoin coming back down, man. Losing momentum to the downside. Yikes. All right. Get rid of this puppy here. Liquidity here. Order block here. Retest of VWAP. Continuation down. Solana rotation down. Retest of previous highs. Bounce level for Solana. Bounce level for NASDAQ. Can we continue? Soy boy. Mm-hmm. 1 minute, soy boy. What do we got here? Doji engulfing continuation trade. Double bottom. It told us to short this morning. I missed it. NASDAQ still showing weakness here. That's no good. SPY still has the gap down. Looking strong. Consolidation here. Bitcoin retest continuation down. Double top. Bearish divergence. Rotation. A little bit overextended to the downside here. Solana giving us the short this morning. Whew. Big time short. If you know, you know. That was it. That was it. The indicator was firing off the most bearish or bullish signal. Look, we had the splooshies in the chat. Jeez. It told us to short. We missed it on Solana. Didn't have the indicator up. Sol is dumping. Yep. We go straight into the Discord after this, which should be fun. Continuing to trade live, no delay, hanging out in the Discord. Good times, dumping here. Dumping. Play-dumping. Spiraling over a little bit. NASDAQ, chop at the bottom. New York has been an absolute gong show lately, guys. Okay, we got push back here. Sweep of the low, bounce. Yeah. Not convinced yet. Got 5 minutes till orb. Sweep of the low, continuation down. Still looking weak. Solana consolidating, outperforming Bitcoin, so is showing some strength right now. VWAP retest, we'll see. NASDAQ bouncing. Can the NASDAQ bounce and continue? SPY. Bullish engulfing candle. Pushing out. SPY's looking healthy. Into VWAP here. Not my favorite for a long. Sweep of the lows. Liquidity has been taken out of the late longs this morning. Doesn't need to come here though. That's the question. You can see a lot of exhaustion up at the highs here on the higher term time frames, failing to push the price higher. A little bit of a head and shoulders here, guys. And it's leaning down, which is pretty bearish in my opinion. Lean with it. Rock with it. Lean back. Lean back. What a tune, man. Fat Joe back in the day. What a tune. Big rejection on Solana. Big rejection on the NASDAQ. Okay. Oof. Look at that SPY rolling over. Yikes. Yikes. Down we go. Nice shorts, guys. Nice shorts. Bear div. Rotation down. That's it. Overextended to the downside right now. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Thursday dump. Too much fun, man. 460 people in here. Thank you for being here and hanging out, guys. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. No trades right now. Still waiting. Trading Bitcoin, Solana on a daily basis. Showing you the trades, taking the trades. Making crypto honest again. Traders helping traders, man. You guys all giga short. You guys all better be giga short. From the top, though. From the top, hopefully. Retest to lows here on the SPY. Solana looks terrible. Some humble pie being delivered here. Nice early humble pie, hair pie in the morning. You guys all love it. Come on. 2 times short. Taking London low. Okay. Don't use market cipher. Oh, I use market cipher a lot, man. Been a market cipher trader for 4 years. Market cipher doesn't help me as much as my indicator does on the 3-minute time frame. Market Cipher helps me everywhere else for bias. I do love the cipher, man. Okay. Sweep of the lows trying to push back. This is very aggressive. This candle. Would expect a little bit of relief here. Doesn't necessarily mean continuation up, but I would expect a little bit of relief here. Bull divs, 3 drives to the lows here. S&P bouncing back. No mitigation though. Soy Boy Lana, 3-minute hanging man engulfing candle. Nope. It tried. It definitely tried there. Definitely tried. Solana says lower. Orb is in. Nice juicy orb today. Holy smokes. We got almost a 1% orb. This should be fun with VWAP right in the middle. Always fun with a VWAP in the middle of the orb, isn't it, gang? Always makes for a weird take profit structure with trades. It does. Like you enter here, you take profit there. It's always makes for a kind of a weird setup. Weakness. Weakness. Okay. Trying to hold lower orb. Are we going to have a choppy orb day like yesterday? I don't mind. I know how to trade it, so we did well yesterday. If it wants to chop and pop the orb, I'm there for it. I'm definitely there for it. I like a good old choppy poppy orb. Sideways, no trades. Calm and collected. Broke the trend line and just retesting. Okay. Head and shoulders, straight dump. Sick, bro. Nice. Taking London low. No trades. This is sick. Yeah, it's pretty choppy poppy, man. Hopefully everybody's having a beautiful day. Made 5% Tau short. Nice, man. Good job, Timothy. GG's, man. GG's, guys. What is my P&L? What do you mean my P&L? In the last month, I've taken a 10K account, turned it into 30K. Then I took a 15K account, turned it into 30K again. I've deposited both of those into the bank account, shown everybody the trades, the P&L, the line that shows me taking it from 15 to 30, depositing it into the bank, and then going from 10 to 30, 15 to 30. And now I'm at 15 to, where am I at now? 15 to 32. So I'm up 17,000 right now in the last 2 weeks. 3 weeks? So showing the trades, taking the trades, making crypto honest again. That's what we do here. Yeah. And I've shown everybody the equity curve or whatever the fuck it's called. Okay. Slow and steady. Raves up another 60% today. That's wild. All right, weakness, guys. Clear weakness across the board. Diamond reversal pattern here, potentially. I just watch for these things. I don't trade them, but this is a potential reversal pattern here. Holding lower orb, trying to push back. Still ain't got no legs right now. Ain't got no legs. Beautiful sell signal up top here, guys. Beautiful. On Solana, rotation down, holding lows, retest to previous highs, continuation up. Like to see follow through here back into VWAP, potential little squeeze back up for the late shorts. They're trapping shorts in my opinion, but it might need to come for the lows. Might need to come here first. So we're looking for an SFP here, back up to orb, or we're looking for it to hold orb back up into VWAP orb. Potential long, overextended, trying to push back. Depending on how the NASDAQ behaves. NASDAQ's taking liquidity here. Pretty happy with that. First ear. We did say it could potentially come back down here, but that would be a slow grind down. That's quite a drop too. That's 0.5% drop. Very easily done actually. Especially if Bitcoin needs to come down into 73,200. Just waiting here. No trades yet. Showing the trades, taking the trades. That's it. We're waiting. It's a big waiting game right now. Down only. Top blasting and shorting. So up and down yo-yo price action right now. Losing lower orb. SPY still needs to fill this gap, guys. So we could come down, fill the gap, and then push back up. Bitcoin bleeding out. Bearish divergence leading the way. Rotation down, aggressive move through VWAP. Coming down for the low right now. Local low. I still like the liquidity in this area in here. This is our golden pocket 786 order block liquidity zone right now. So can we, do something in here and potentially get going? We'll see. I'd rather enter somewhere here. Mitigation twice here on this high. Interesting. Trigger wave to the downside on the 12-minute, rolling over. Pretty aggressive here, guys. Solana as well. NASDAQ losing. SPY coming down for that gap now into an SFP for Bitcoin. Interesting. SFP for Bitcoin. SPY coming down, filling the gap. Can SPY fill the gap and Bitcoin SFP at the same time and bounce? That would be cool, man. Gap fill and go. Gap fill and go. Dump. There's violence. Beautiful violence. Bounce. Can we bounce or no? Are we just going to roll over? Still no trade here. Great dump, everybody. That's awesome. Great dump. That's why we have rules around SFPs. We don't take that trade. 786 being tapped right now. SPY dumping. You must have rules around taking a swing failure pattern trade. Otherwise, you will be caught on the wrong side of the trade here. Great dump. Let's go, baby. GG's on your shorts, everybody. Incredible, man. Incredible. There's that head and shoulders playing out that we talked about. Okay. There it is. Very simple. Especially when it's leaning in the direction it's falling. Right? It's just shorts building up, strength, 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 pushing down, exhaustion in the highs, down we go. At the end of the day, I think we do a good job of helping you traders navigate the charts every morning. I think that's why a lot of people come in here. I'm never giving financial advice, but my God, sometimes the ideas are pretty spot on, which I'm grateful to help you guys. Hopefully providing enough value that you consider, subscribing and hanging out here. So thank you for being here. Down we go, baby. Dump it, Bitcoin. No trades right now, guys. I mean, don't get in the way of this thing, bro. There is a lot of momentum behind this dump. spiraling over to NASDAQ, losing that support. Like we said, could come down to 26,000 here. Damn. Send it to zero. Woo. Jason is long. Jason's an amazing trader, man. So he can do whatever the fuck he wants, man. I love Jason Casper. God bless him. And if you're not following Jason Casper, I don't know what you're doing, man. Jason is top notch, man. I love Jason.
Oh man, cooked in the dang kitchen. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Would you look at that?
He's down 3.5.
Look at that! Oh my goodness, we're even
up like 100 racks, man.
We're even. I mean, this is the last hope, really. Oh my goodness, we are losing the range right now. We're losing it. This is it. This is it.
God bless Jason Casper, man. Such a good human. Paving the way for little guys like me, man. Jason Casper. Join the Casper crew. All that good shit, man. Love it, man. At least he's showing the trades live, taking the trades. You know, traders helping traders, man. That's what I'm all about, man. I don't care what you think or what you need. I'm just here to hang out. Bounce level slap. Order block slap, finally. Finally coming into this order block. Bouncing. Bitcoin bouncing. Solana. Into from red to red, baby. Love a red to red trade, man. That is sexy. Solana, the short in advance, the oscillator telling you to short this thing. Damn, Daniel. That is too good, man. That is too good. He got rinsed. He is cooked. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's been making great trades, man. So you can't knock the hustle. He's out there exposing himself on a daily trading, just like I am. You know, this game is brutal. We all know that. Come on, guys. We're all here trading this shit. It's violent. It's, you know, you try to take that SFP trade here, you getting wrecked. Now we're getting a little CDW, man. CDW for the Jason Casper crew. Can we take the CDW with Jason Casper? Little pushback here, holding on. Order block tap, man. Wrecking all the late longs. What a dump, guys. Incredible. Retest of previous resistance, previous lows. Okay, so we're looking here, obviously, for shorts. And shorts, nice recovery coming back in. Order block tap. I do like the order block tap, guys. I am interested here. NASDAQ. SPY. Potential V-shaped recovery if we get a bid here. Into resistance right now. This is your resistance, previous lows right now. Big recovery on Solana. Holding the low here. I'm interested in a long here because we've hit the order block. I just need to see some proof in the pudding, you know? That's kind of how I am. I'm pretty, give me a sign, baby. Oil's Oil's going up. Solana, damn girl. Solana wrecking the whole long gang. Damn. Solana 0 fucks. Bitcoin still rolling over. Still looks weak. 1 minute time frame here. Trying to hold. Solana looks bullish, man. Solana looks really good here. Big liquidity grab. V-shaped recovery inbound for Solana potentially here. Damn. Halfway up the candle for Solana. Trying to push back here. Beautiful bounce off of 84. Another red line doing its job. Put a 1 in the chat if you're long. I want to know, guys. I want to know. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meal? Eat your meat. That's it. You got to 111 Sol 3 minute. I'm not in any trades right now. This is pure violence. Pure violence. We're going to go into the Discord in 15 minutes anyways. That's where we want to catch the juiciness. Pure violence. Rejection off of the previous lows here. Coming back down. Breakdown retest. Bart Simpson coming in. Do 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 do. Standard deviation 1 or standard deviation 2? That is the question. Standard deviation 2. Rejection. Woof. Biddy. Does Biddy got any legs? I might take a stab here long. We'll see if Biddy has some legs. Maybe. All right. I'm long Solana. Let's see if we can go here. I'm going to take half off there. Stop loss to entry. Solana got legs today, baby. Let's go. Solana got legs today. Come on, baby. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, Solana. I know you got legs today. You looking good, girl. It's been a while since you've outperformed Bitcoin. You know you got to talk to me. You want me to trade you again. Don't talk to me dirty. Just put in, put that money in the pocket right there. You can do it, Soy Boy Lana. Come on. Little push. Get that follow through. Ooh, no, nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Soy Boy Lana didn't want to do it for me. I like that sweep back down wick test continuation out here. I still like it, man. I still like it. I maybe should have had my stop a little bit lower here. I still like it. Let's see if it plays. I still like it. I'm just trying to get up to this low here, this VWAP here. This was the idea. Wick test down here, continuation up. Yeah, I think too aggressive with the stop loss to entry with this volatility. Hey man, it's $50. I'm not going to complain. Quick 50 cents. Base hits, baby. That's it. Base hits. I like it, but this looks like it's built for recovery right here. This is building a recovery, in my opinion. Bitcoin can flip this low. We've tapped that order block. That's the key to this idea, is that we've hit a key level. So, right, more patience. More patience. That's all it is. More patience. Quick scalp. Up or down? The dump ain't scary. It's opportunity. See, Army Piper spitting facts every day. You guys are all subscribed to Army Piper, right? The Piper Academy. Yeah. Oh, you ain't. I gotta go to Piper Academy. I send you guys here like 5 times a fucking week. You guys better be subscribed to Piper Academy. No? When 10K, Piper? Come on, what's going on, man? What's going on? Patience, patience. Trading on the phone while driving, that's the way, man. Holy 1 second trade, Batman. It was quick. It was quick. How long was it? Yeah, not even a minute. It was a minute. That's hilarious. How long is this? I'm not mathing well today, guys. Just over a minute. That trade was over a minute. $50 a minute. That's a pretty good job, man. That's a pretty good job. You gotta love the $50 a minute jobs, man. That's like when you're on double time as a carpenter. You take $20 shits, we call it. You know, you're getting that double bubble. So you go for a shit, you make $20. It's pretty good, man. That's the best. When you're on the double time, double bubble, $20 shits, baby. Good old days. I think this thing's gonna recover. Look, guys, this is preparing for a recovery right now. You know, it just had the Hershey squirts in the morning. Now it's ready to go. Right? Lose the sock though. Yeah. Been there, losing the sock. I get it. This will dump more, says Jezza. Okay. Today's my revenge from Monday and Tuesday. Good. Hopefully you're whooping ass there, Black. Thank you everybody for being here. 400 people in here. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. VWAP retest breakdown. We're reclaiming the range though, guys. We're reclaiming the range. We've deviated the range into the order block, and now we have popped back into the range. We are trying to get acceptance into the range right now. This is bullish if it does happen. Right? If we can hold and reclaim, that means that we can rotate to the top of the range, right? Range-bound theory. Ancient astronaut theory, right? If we have deviated, you know, we have an accumulation, a manipulation, and a distribution, right? If you're a PO3 trader, all you PO3s out there, right? Ching! Right? You do you. I told you I was a little bit early to the party. Go soy boy Lana, push. Yanambe pambe. Push. Too good, man. We're having too much fun today. We've talked too much smack today. We've had a great time with all of you guys. You guys are incredible. I thoroughly enjoyed today. It's been a fun day. Up $50, man. But you know what? Like this is a $10,000 day. The way we've had some laughs and giggles today. It was fucking fun. It was a fun stream, man. I like when it goes like this. get a little bit loose, you know? That's enough out of me, guys. Thank you guys so much. We're going to jump into the Discord, do some live trading as well. See Discord members over there. God bless you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Happy Thirsty Thursday. We'll see if we do recover. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto.